outside, misses that puddle of water right from the get-go, and Mike Lewis pounds on in there. Riding with Jorge Diaz Jr. Just heard from his father. Now here's the Rookie of the Year points leader coming from the back.
Well, very nicely done right there. I was trying to take a look and see if he was going to get brave, but look at this. He is carving his way through the field right now on brand new tires. He is the only car in this entire grid on new tires. He will have substantially more grip and a heck of a lot more incentive to get through the pack.
And he is wound up. You just saw the determination, the look on his face when he spoke with Chris earlier. He means business. And look at this, runs out wide out of that corner, and he just continues to carve his way through the field.
Good move there, used extra speed on. There is number 8 car already just flying through the field. He is up to 13th position already.
And that was the last time he came across the line, and Simon's got past Simon Gregg and one other car, so up to 11th now for Jorge Diaz. There's no stopping the young Puerto Rican driver. We've seen this before, haven't we? He's come through the field on other occasions.
Yeah, I think probably what his crew chief has to do too at this point is they maybe should keep reminding him, don't use up the car. And that would be so easy for him to do. He can see he's carving through the field. What that does to a driver, it just inspires you. You want to get your foot in even harder. You're passing car after car. But you want to try and save him down and say, save the car.
There's another Don Q Blue Jag. Look at the crew and his dad watching on. Huge family day here for the Diazes. The other Don Q Jag up ahead, that is Felix Sorrellis. Running strong at the moment. He is in 10th, so it's literally only taken 2.5, 3 laps for young Jorge to almost break into the top 10 from the back.
Yeah, and the transition right there, that Jorge Diaz Sr. has gone from the position of being a race promoter now to a race team owner, and of course, most important, a dad.
Yeah.
He's watching this son and they're going, well, go quick, my son, but be careful while you're doing it.
Well, there's big expectations on this young man, and we're under a full course caution.
Does this ever help Diaz too?
Yeah.
This could not be more perfect, but I don't know what's caused it. I can't see anything on the trackers yet. But this is a huge help to him. In the background, you see Diaz is trying to get down the outside, was very wise there. It chose to not make a risky move at that point, setting up to try and pass Edison Huge, one of his countrymen, that other Don Q Corvette right alongside. And again, boy, backed out. Good move.
Very tight. Turn 3 complex. Look at him climb off that turn and another one down. So he continues to weave his way through the field. The next one on his list, Don Sack.
There's Don Sack's white Corvette immediately ahead. Let's just ride on board here for a second. Listen.
Riding to a stop, and look at this Bob Rubin, Jorge Diaz Jr. There's another one gone, another one checked off his list as they come down the main straight. Look at that brilliant crowd to the left-hand side, lining this front stretch, and they are loving every minute of this. And in that last lap, Diaz picked up another 2 places. He now moves up into 7th.
The crowd is just going crazy. These people are so fanatical for car racing. It's great fun to come down here. I've been blown away with the hospitality here, as we all have. Just tremendous people, very, very nice. And they are so passionate about motorsports. They are standing, cheering right now.
And we join Jorge Diaz Jr. now, and he is making unbelievable progress. He is sitting at the moment in a very strong position, right behind Tommy Dreese and Wally Castro. Here is the man in question. Apparently he passed 2 cars, although we saw before we went to that piece with Jorge, we saw him behind Tommy Dreese and Wally Castro. He in fact moved ahead of him once the yellow came out. Now they've asked to move him back. Currently on our timing monitor, we're seeing him back in 6th where he rightfully should be.
With what could very easily have been cut tires. Don Q down the inside now. Number 3 car, that's Wally Castro going underneath.
Diaz goes through past Wally Castro, and now he chases out after Tommy Dreese. We thought that Castro may have put up more resistance, Johnny, but he had no say in that matter.
No, you can even hear Jorge's car getting a little axle tramp. He wanted it bad. He was dancing the tail going into the corner.
Diaz is up higher. Dreese's been shuffled back. Diaz is running strong, but John Borkham is going every step with him.
That was great, though. On that one lap alone, Diaz Jr. could run both Tommy Dreese and John Borkham. So 2 in 1 lap. Now his next sights are set on Mike Lewis.
We need to squeeze in a quick break, but we will be back, and this battle will continue. To possibly the best Trans Am race of the year, and they've got two locals in the top 5. Jorge Diaz Jr. is now running 3rd, and Wally Castro running 5th.
The Don Q Jaguar, look where he is. 3rd place. That is Pruitt right ahead of him. My, what a run for Diaz, starting the last car in the field. He was 23rd on the grid and now up to 3rd with very good tires.
And if you've joined us late, the reason why he was placed, he qualified 3rd.
Look at Pruitt.
The reason why he was placed to the back was his car was light at tech, post-qualifying tech, so the officials moved him back. We have a race on our hands here. Bobby Sack, who rides high on the curves, Pruitt and Diaz.
Man, it looked like there was something on the track right there, Johnny.
Caught some debris. Sack's car caught some debris, and Pruitt's just pushing him hard. Pruitt's trying to get him to wear his back tires off.
Once again, and he's running every bit as strong as Jorge Diaz.
He's doing a great job here. I think he and the crew have really worked well together, and they just keep getting faster and faster. We're on board right now at Diaz Jr. Looking back at John Dawkins' Jaguar. See him closing up a little bit there under braking. And going through the corner, like the car is really setting nicely too, Johnny. A little bit of bouncing coming off there.
You ride with Jorge Diaz in the Don Q Jaguar, chasing Bobby Sack, and Scott Pruitt is gradually skipping away.
Well, Bobby Sack, too, he knows that he has to try and win this race to have any possible shot at the championship, but it's highly unlikely. It's almost a matter of just probabilities in the numbers game. Realistically, I think Diaz Jr. has got this thing wrapped up, and right now, they're not considering that at all. They don't worry about the rookie championship. They want to worry about the championship being the race winner today. Again, the Don Q.
As we watch this battle, look at this. He's through to 2nd, and Bobby Sack is under pressure from Borkham now. So it's Pruitt, then Diaz Jr., then Sack, then Borkham. There is just one person left on Jorge Diaz's list, and it's Scott Pruitt. Johnny Miller, thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you the best. Jorge Diaz Jr. sits 3rd. Let's find out as to why. Let's see how this happened.
One of those situations that drivers hate. Jorge Diaz Jr. got badly blocked by that Jaguar you see just in the background behind the Corvette. Balcom got a great run up the inside. Diaz, smart enough not to try and battle, allowed him to get that clean pass. And I think that's the proper thing to do, because he's got to think, all right, bide your time, pick the spot that you want to get by again. But Balcom, just hats off to this young man. Boy, is he flying, and has his crew ever done a great job.